Hey there, language lovers! Have you ever wondered why some English accents sound like music to your ears, while others, well, not so much? From the posh tones of the British royal family to the laid-back vibes of an Australian surfer, English accents are as diverse as the people who speak them. But here's the million-dollar question. Which English accent is the most popular around the world? Is it something about the Queen's English that makes people swoon? Or do Americans just have the loudest voices? Stick around because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of accents, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the heavyweights. When it comes to English accents, there are a few that stand out as the most influential and recognizable. These accents have not only shaped the way we perceive the English language, but have also left an indelible mark on global culture. The British accent, specifically the received pronunciation or @rp, often tops the list. This accent is often associated with the upper echelons of British society and has been the standard for formal speech in the UK for decades. Think of it as the James Bond of accents. It's the accent that exudes confidence, sophistication, and a certain timeless charm that has made it a favourite in films and media. It's sophisticated, timeless, and has been the gold standard for English speakers worldwide. The RP accent is often seen as a marker of education and class, making it a desirable trait for many. You know, the accent that makes you think of gentlemen in velvet smoking jackets, sipping brandy by the fire. It's the kind of accent that conjures images of luxury and refinement. But here's the twist. Not all British accents are created equal. The UK is home to a rich tapestry of regional accents, each with its own unique flavour and history. Ever heard a Scottish or Irish accent? These accents bring their own distinct charm and character to the table, offering a refreshing contrast to the more formal RP. They're like the cool cousins of RP. The Scottish and Irish accents are known for their musicality and warmth, making them instantly recognisable and beloved by many. The Scottish, with their rolling R's and guttural sounds, can make ordering a cup of tea sound like a Shakespearean sonnet. There's a certain poetic quality to the way they speak that captivates listeners, and the Irish, don't even get me started. The Irish accent is often described as lyrical and enchanting, with a rhythm and cadence that can make even the most mundane conversation sound magical. It's like a warm hug in audio form. The friendliness and warmth of the Irish accent make it incredibly endearing and comforting to listen to. They could be reading the phone book and I'd listen for hours. There's something about the way the Irish speak that draws you in and keeps you captivated. But why is it that these accents, particularly the standard British one, hold such sway? What is it about the RP accent that has made it so influential and revered? Is it our lingering fascination with the Empire? The British Empire's vast reach and influence have certainly played a role in spreading the RP accent far and wide. Or perhaps it's something more subtle, something about the way the vowels and consonants dance together. The precise and deliberate nature of the RP accent gives it a certain elegance and clarity that is hard to match. Whatever it is, there's no denying the power of a British accent. Whether it's the formal RP or the more regional Scottish and Irish accents, British accents have a unique ability to captivate and charm. It's the vocal equivalent of a perfectly tailored suit. Just as a well-fitted suit can make a person look polished and put together, a British accent can lend an air of sophistication and elegance to the speaker. Now let's hop across the pond to the American accent. This accent, with its vast array of regional variations, has a unique charm that has captivated the world. From the bustling streets of New York to the laid-back beaches of California, the American accent is as diverse as the country itself. Thanks to Hollywood, Netflix, and YouTube, the American accent has become the most recognizable accent globally. These platforms have played a significant role in spreading the American way of speaking, making it a staple in homes around the world. Whether it's through blockbuster movies, binge-worthy series, or viral videos, the American accent is omnipresent. Whether it's the smooth Californian drawl or the fast-paced New York twang, this accent dominates pop culture. The Californian accent, often associated with the entertainment industry, exudes a relaxed and friendly vibe. On the other hand, the New York accent, with its sharp and energetic tone, reflects the city's fast-paced lifestyle. But is it the most popular? Well, that depends on who you ask. Some people adore the American accent for its clarity and straightforwardness, while others might find it too plain or even brash. It's a matter of personal preference, and opinions vary widely. Some find the American accent, particularly the standard Midwestern accent, a bit vanilla. The Midwestern accent is often considered the most neutral and is frequently used in broadcasting. It's clear, easy to understand, and lacks any strong regional characteristics which some people might find a bit bland. It lacks the pomp and ceremony of the British, the musicality of the Irish. The British accent, with its regal and refined tones, carries a sense of history and tradition. The Irish accent, on the other hand, is known for its lyrical and melodic quality, making it a favourite for many. But then you have the regional variations, each with their own unique flavour. The United States is a melting pot of cultures, and this diversity is reflected in its accents. From the Southern drawl to the Boston accent, each region has its own distinct way of speaking. The Southern drawl, slow and sweet as molasses. This accent is often associated with warmth and hospitality, reflecting the slower pace of life in the Southern states. It's a comforting and endearing way of speaking that many people find charming. The New England accent, with its clipped consonants and non-rhotic R's. This accent is often seen as tough and resilient. Much like the people of the region, it's a distinctive way of speaking that stands out in a crowd. And let's not forget the Texan twang, big and bold as the state itself. The Texan accent is larger than life, just like the state. It's a proud and confident way of speaking that reflects the independent spirit of Texas. The American accent, in all its diversity, is a force to be reckoned with. It's a reflection of the country's rich cultural tapestry and its ability to adapt and evolve. Whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying the impact of the American accent on the world stage. Chapter 3. Don't forget the underdogs. The Australian accent is like a breath of fresh air. Friendly, casual, and always up for a good time. It's the accent that says, "G'day mate, let's throw another shrimp on the barbie." But there's more to it than just laid-back charm. The Australian accent has a musicality all its own, a sing-song quality that's instantly recognisable. And let's not forget the slang. Fair dinkum, struth, budgie smugglers. The Australians have a way with words that's both hilarious and endearing. It's no wonder the Australian accent consistently ranks high in global surveys. It's just so darn likeable. Chapter 4. Meanwhile, the Canadian accent is often described as polite American, and you know what? They're not wrong. It's like the American accent went to finishing school and learned to say please and thank you a lot more. But don't let their politeness fool you. Canadians have a wicked sense of humour. And the South African accent? It's a unique blend of British and Dutch influences that's music to the ears. It's like a warm, sunny day, with a hint of something exotic. And let's not forget the Indian accent, with its distinctive rhythm and intonation, or the Singaporean accent, a fascinating blend of English, Malay and Chinese influences. The world is a symphony of accents, each one telling a story. Chapter 5. So, which one takes the crown? In the world of accents, it's a tough competition. Each accent carries its own unique charm and appeal, making it difficult to declare a definitive winner. According to global polls and surveys, the British accent often wins hearts for its charm and elegance. It's not just about the way it sounds, but also the cultural connotations it carries. The British accent is often associated with sophistication, intelligence, and a certain level of class. On the other hand, the American accent takes the lead in terms of global influence. Thanks to Hollywood, American music, and the pervasive reach of American media, this accent is recognized and understood almost everywhere. It's seen as friendly, approachable, and dynamic, but here's the kicker. Popularity doesn't always mean preference. Just because an accent is widely recognized doesn't mean it's everyone's favorite. People have different tastes and preferences when it comes to accents. Some people adore the Irish lilt, finding it musical and enchanting. The Irish accent often evokes images of lush green landscapes, friendly locals, and a rich cultural heritage, while others can't get enough of that Aussie twang. The Australian accent is often associated with a laid-back, adventurous spirit and a sense of humour. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each accent has its own unique appeal and can evoke different feelings and associations in different people. Beauty, as they say, is in the ear of the beholder. What sounds melodious to one person might sound harsh to another. It's all about personal preference and individual experiences. What one person finds charming, another might find grating. It's all subjective. Our preferences are shaped by our backgrounds, experiences, and even the media we consume. But that's the beauty of accents, isn't it? They add color and variety to our interactions, making conversations more interesting and dynamic. They're a reflection of our diversity, our history, our culture. Each accent tells a story, revealing something about the speaker's background and heritage. They're a reminder that there are a million different ways to speak the same language, and each one brings its own flavor and nuance to communication. And each one is valid and valuable. In the end, it's our differences that make us unique and our accents that add a special touch to our identities. At the end of the day, the most popular accent is the one that speaks to you. Whether it's the refined British RP, the bold American drawl, or the cheerful Aussie vibe, every accent has its own magic. So tell us in the comments, which English accent is your favorite? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun language content. Until next time, keep exploring the world, one accent at a time.